All right. Before I even start, I just want to make it clear that I really don't watch football. I barely watch Skip and Shannon too. I only watch Skip and Shannon if there's like a big event. I just want to see like what crazy thing Skip's gonna say about LeBron or something like that happens. I just want to make that clear. I just wanted to I kind of just the situation is technically old because it technically happened like 2 days ago, like maybe yesterday. But I kind of just like started learning about it, so there's a little bit getting a little bit more evidence on it. I really just want to touch on it, just get my opinions out there, just kind of just, just kind of give a different perspective that I don't think I've seen yet, or just kind of just give some clues that I found out. So, if you don't already know what happened, I'm just gonna assume you did. A player named Damar Hamlin. Again, I don't know a lot about the guy. I don't watch football. I never heard of his name before now. He collapsed on the field, had a cardiac arrest, and he's fighting for his life currently. And Skip Baylees, who obviously follows football, he tweeted something kind of like, I don't know how they're gonna postpone this game. Like he was saying, like that's not what's important right now. It's irrelevant, but I don't know how they're gonna postpone this game because it's so late in the season. It has such high stakes and blah 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 blah. But it's irrelevant, whatever. So people have kind of been upset at that. Even Shannon Sharp told him to delete the tweet because it was kind of insensitive. And Skip's kind of be like, how was it insensitive? I said it was irrelevant. I said it doesn't really matter. I said, Damar Hamlin's health is the most important thing. But the problem is that he's kind of contradicting himself. Like, take, for example, a girl on Snapchat who says, yeah, I don't social media beef. I don't even do these snap shows and whatever. And then, like, the 3 previous snaps before that is all, oh, yeah, bitch, you was saying that's about me and blah, 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 blah. And they'd be like, oh, yeah, I don't even snap beef for real. I don't even know why I'm saying this. It's kind of like a situation like that where, like, he's contradicting himself. He's saying it's irrelevant. He's saying it doesn't matter. But at the same time, you said it. You said, oh, why they not, like, I don't know how they're going to postpone the game and blah, blah, blah. Oh, that's irrelevant. Why are you saying both things at the same time? Just say praise up for the man's family. This is bigger than football. Like, this is it. But he had to bring in the part where it's just like, oh, how are they going to postpone this game? And he's saying you're irrelevant. And technically, he's not wrong. Technically, it's something that is going to be in the back of everybody's mind, but it's in the back of their minds for a reason. The fact that he's only saying it is going to come off as like, okay, this man is struggling to be alive. And what Skip is worried about is, oh, when will this game, continue on? That's where the insensitivity comes in. That's where it's just like, yo, like, why is this all that's on his mind? And he's saying, no, that's not what's all that's on my mind. But then why did you bring it up? That's what people are trying to say. And that's the thing that I don't think that Skip realizes, of why people are so upset. And even going further on, like, I watched the show a little bit and he was talking about how he's seen career-threatening injuries happen and they never stop the game. I mean, you compare people breaking their legs and even going as far as to see people getting paralyzed. Like, being paralyzed obviously is a little bit more serious, but people breaking their legs kind of happens like all the time. People having career-threatening injuries happen all the time. When Kobe tore his Achilles, I guarantee you multiple people cried. I guarantee you everybody on the team didn't even want to play anymore, but they still had to go out there because at the end of the day, it's career-threatening. It's not life-threatening. Being paralyzed, I kind of did a little bit of research on it. It's not really life-threatening unless the muscles that control your breathing get paralyzed, which, that sounds scary as hell. But at the end of the day, for people, people get paralyzed. I think TJ Ford got paralyzed in the game once. Once you see somebody is conscious and then at least they're able to say, like, oh, yeah, I can't feel my legs, I can't feel my arms, it's scary as hell. Don't get me wrong, it's scary as hell. And it's going to make anybody not want to play anymore. But at the end of the day, that's different from a guy that just collapsed and they're not responding at all. And if we're just being completely honest, the guy literally was dying. Like, no heartbeat. They had to do that 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 clear thing on him just in case it's heart breathing. You can't even compare that to breaking your leg. You can't even compare that, obviously, to a lesser extent, being paralyzed, even though, again, that is something that's very, very, very serious. But at the end of the day, the guy was dying on the court, on the field. So you can't even compare that to, somebody broke their leg, which we see guys break their leg. I seen Gordon Hayward break his leg. He was crying or whatever. Not whatever, but, he was crying and stuff, but he was still okay. He was still, got to, get carted out. Everybody clapping for him. He's fine. He looks okay. Yusuf Nurkic broke his leg. He was crying all that. I think when Victor Oladipo broke, I think he even put the thumbs up, even though, you feel me, obviously it's something that's very scary. But at the end of the day, you can't compare it to a guy that's literally, he can't put a thumbs up on. You don't see him crying or do nothing like that. You see him literally just slump down and dying. So you really can't compare the two things. So that's what people are going to get, okay, this man's about to, you know what, and all he cares about, postponing the game. Like, when is the game going to be played again because it's so late in the season. So that's where people kind of get the insensitivity from. And that's the thing that Skip doesn't understand. But, yeah, man, that's pretty much it, bro. prayers up for Damar Hamlin. I'm gonna speak into existence that he's gonna be fine. Forget football right now. I just hope the guy's all right, man. I just hope Skip he's not gonna apologize because again, technically he didn't say anything wrong, but that's just what I got from the whole situation. But thank you for watching. Damar Hamlin's gonna be all right. I'm just gonna speak into existence. He's gonna be fine later.